What it do, what it do, what it do. Peace, peace, peace. OCO, Hotel, Shalom, Salam Alaikum, Alafia, Mahalo, and all that other good stuff. Y'all know what it is. I hope everybody radiate, vibrate, operate at the highest and most optimal frequency possible. You hear me? Feeling good for no reason at all. You know? Creating your own magic, cause you all you need. You hear me? You all you need. You know? Power concentrated. Knowledge guarded. Cause you gotta work to excel and be given access to certain information, you know, to certain gifts, to certain talents, to certain abilities. You see, you got to do the work. You got to earn your keep. You know, so access is control. You know, so few and few dare. Few, just a few of us. Few dare to go through themselves to get it. You hear me? Few dare to go through themselves to get it. You heard? Yeah. And I let that linger for a minute, cause I repeat, few go to themselves to get it. If any of us come from religious households, we already know what I'm talking to. Few go through themselves to get it. Otherwise, you know, it's Jesus or this or that, Muhammad, and you know, or Buddha, and even though all them, you know, and all they did or all that was said about them supposedly doing, you know, the moral of it all was we got to go through ourselves to get it. Message. You see? Create your own magic, cause you all you need. And I share that because people always call the visionaries crazy until our visions become facts. And I was sitting here pondering that, because I done had a few conversations with a few different people, and I see this same theme coming up, you know, when certain backstories are being shared, you know, in these new acquaintances. You know, we was all called crazy, you know, but like anybody who appeared amongst people before their time, you know, from Jesus, the Buddha, and any other rest of them, they was called crazy also, and worse. But people always call the visionaries crazy till our visions become facts, you know. And then they call us genius. Then they call us prophets. Then they call us seers. Then they call us sages, you know. Then they call us gods. Then they call us goddesses. Walk with me. You see. So rise of the gods and the goddesses, you know. Salute to my brethren and my sister. You hear me? My brothers and my sisters. You hear me? You know. It's a beautiful thing to be amongst those who sent into families versus those who are born into families. Walk with me, cause I ain't gonna repeat that. What's understood don't need to be explained. And I say that because they didn't see what they tried to understand, and they didn't understand what they couldn't see, even when we was right in the presence of those that we was sent amongst. Because like I said, it's the difference, you know. And if you hear, I'm not saying that in reference to you because I don't know your life like you know your life, but you know your life, I hope. But I'm saying this in reflection to me, you know, and seeing whoever's sitting on the other side of these words as myself. If you don't listen, you gonna miss it. You see, because when you see it in yourself, when you see it in yourself, you see, according to how the external world, activate you through the experiences that you came here to go through and phase through and get your initiations through, just like me. When you see it and through all those things that it take us through all the challenges, that it take us through all the obstacles that it take us through through all the training that it take us through. You see, when you see it in yourself, through all the people, through all the places, through all the things, that you get to interface with in order for you to see it in yourself. And when you see it in yourself, and then you recognize what you're experiencing external of yourself, a reflection of yourself, is meant to do for you, and then you start being it for yourself. Stay with me. When you start being it for yourself, you don't need no witness. You don't need no mediator. You see? You don't need nothing outside yourself, because you became it for yourself. You became your witness. You became your mediator. You see, you became your Judas. You became whatever it is that you can give your internal power to by believing in it. You become it for yourself. You see? And this ain't gonna resonate with everybody, because everybody just not there yet. Let's say it like that, to be generous. You see? So take what resonate, ignore what don't, and what you question, test the spirit in it for yourself. You see? Test the spirit in it for yourself, because recognition requires responsibility. And for those who see it in me, see, for those who see it in me, it's because you see it in yourself. You see, and to see it in me, you see, it go way deeper than the physical eyes. To hear it in me go way deeper than the physical ears. See, because these transmissions is energetic. You see, not conceptual. So for all the intellectuals and the intelligent mofos, see, no matter how smart you think you is, you see, this ain't for you, because just like you can't read a book about basketball and go shoot a jump shot. You see, knowledge without application work the same way. See, knowledge without application work the same way. So all the so-called all the book knowledge, so-called master teachers, need to get out the way. You see, because knowledge without application, it should work the same way. And in 2026, we about to see a lot of people look like damn fools, because they got a lot of knowledge, but they ain't got no application, and all the unhealed shadow wounds, you see, by the stand up, step out and show out, beyond people control, because ain't no more mask for us to hide behind. You hear me? Ain't no more mask to hide behind. Authenticity is what it's going to be. So everything that ain't authentic, will be exposing itself. Not because I say so. It's just the law that's in operation. You see, everything inorganic will be exposing itself. Because you can't hide behind clothes. You can't hide behind the bag, the money. You can't hide behind the cars. You can't hide behind the houses. You can't hide behind the jewelry. We can't hide behind none of that. None of that. It's energetic. Everything energetic now. So we all about to see a lot of things. We about to see a lot of things, you know, about ourselves and about everybody else. Because experience can't be replaced with words. Knowledge without application is nothing. And experience can't be replaced with words par itself. Experience cannot be replaced with words. You know, and self-experience is the only experience. So if for all those book junkies, because I'm a book junkie too. So, but I'm the one to sit here and tell you that all that means nothing if you ain't learned how to apply it in your life. You see. Because we tired of hearing people talking, we tired of hearing pastors talking, we tired of hearing preachers talking, and every time we turn around, they're in a scandal or a controversy, you see. More so, we should be tired of hearing ourselves talking, you see, and ain't acting on none of that shit. If we ain't acting on none of that shit that we've been talking about, cause 9 times out of 10, it's you know, something in us tired of hearing it from ourselves. And if something in us tired of hearing it from ourselves, what we think the people around us that we've been telling that shit too tired of hearing. You see? So we gotta tighten up, man. We gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten up. For real. For real. We gotta tighten up, man. How else them cycles gonna get broken? You see? How else them cycles get broke? See, I'm just here. I'm just here as a supporter. And I already crossed the finish line. I'm living from the end. Already see. See, because I'm a visionary, so I already see what I have envisioned for myself. The only thing I'm doing is making sure that nothing distract me. Message. See, I'm being the inspiration for somebody else who see that thing in operation in me. You see, and recognize that thing in operation in themselves, and know that thing that they see in operation is me. Like they know that thing is them. You're in the right place, man. We turning up. We turning up. We upgrading. You know, we upgrade. We not playing about our journey. We're not playing about our walk, and we're gonna continue to figure out and find ways to laugh through it and have fun with it, because we gotta have some fun. It ain't all work. You see, we're gonna have some play. You feel me? we gonna have some play. You know, yeah. But we're not making our growth comfortable for those who chose not to grow at all. That's what we're not gonna do. We're not making our growth comfortable for those who chose not to grow at all. That go for family, that go for friends, that go for associates, that go for co-workers, that go for I don't care who it, that go for anybody. You see? Because it ain't our fault that nobody else chose. It ain't our fault. You know, that everybody else chose to pretend like they had it all figured out. Just to be generous. You see? Just to be generous. Cause these messages could be a whole come in a whole nother way. See, it's two different ways to say I love you. You can say I love you in the frequency of love, you see, and then you can say I love you in the frequency of something else. You see? and we know the difference. We know the difference. Anytime somebody don't told us that, whether it's a parent or somebody else, you see, we know the difference when it's coming, and for when it's coming, when it's appearing for what it is, and when it's appearing because something else attached to it, or something trying to be covered up, and that's what, and we being told that, you see, to make sure we miss it. But we know the difference because it's frequency, vibration, you see, and we're a lot more sharper than we was now, because we know a lot more about the spiritual aspects of us than we did previously. You hear me? You know, so we're not making our growth comfortable for those who chose not to grow at all. You know, and you don't become it. You don't become it by waiting. You don't become it by waiting for it. To make it sound complete. You don't become it by waiting for it. Well, you may be saying, well, damn, what is he? What do he mean? What do Saul mean? You don't become it by waiting for it. Whatever it is you want, whatever it is you want in your life. You see, you want peace in your life. You don't become it by waiting for it. You bring it to you by becoming it. You see, you want a little bit of more joy in your life. You don't become it by waiting for it. You bring it to you by becoming it. You see, you want a little more love in your life. You see, you don't become it by waiting for it. You bring it to you by becoming it. See, cause ain't nobody got no business looking for nothing outside themselves that they hadn't become themselves. You see, if you're looking for freedom in your life, you don't become it by waiting for it. You bring it to you by becoming it. You see? If you want to feel good for no reason at all, you don't become it by waiting for it. You bring it to you by becoming it. See? And we could put a whole, we could write a whole list. And I suggest y'all do write a whole list. Ain't nobody got no business. Ain't nobody got no business showing up and you ain't got no pen in the pad. Cause I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you think. You see, and whatever it is that I say make you think, that's for you. You should be writing it down. So you should be recording your journey. You see, everybody should have a pen and a pad, male or female. Whether you call it a diary or a journal, you should have something recording your life, writing in it, something every day. By the end of the year, you'll have a book. At least about your at least about your life, and you'll have a better relationship with yourself by writing down writing down things, so you're able to see how you think. You see, you don't become it by waiting for it. You bring it to you by becoming it. See. It's easy to stay. It's easy to stay wallowing in the same cycle, in the same loop of what we've been used to. Can we imagine? Can we imagine how hard it is for people to speak life over their life? For people to speak life into their life, but be able to speak life into the lives of everybody that they deal with every day. But don't got that same, but can't be that same cheerleader for themselves. and if you one of them people, you already know what I'm talking to. So this is especially for you. This is especially for you. You see, you don't become it by waiting for it. Bring it to you by becoming it. You see, assume your position. Assume your position. And when you assume your position, you gotta hold that space. you gotta be able to hold that space. Distractions gonna come. You see, sidetracks gonna come. You see, everything gonna come. Everything gonna appear. Once you make your mind up, everything gonna appear to knock you off your square. Once you on your square, everything gonna appear to get you off your circle. Once you make your mind up, everything gonna appear to knock you off your triangle. And regardless of the shape, they all got the same 360 degrees. Walk with me. That's a 9. 9 ether, 9 dimension, 9 frequency. Emerald heart, the higher heart. See, love is way more than love is way beyond an emotion. Love is way beyond an emotion, man. You know, assume your position and hold and be able to hold the space of the position that you assume. And you gotta believe it to see it. You know, cause faith is the substance, but the mind need to be steered. See, your mind gonna need to be steered, because it will resist itself depending on what we've been used to. So to produce what we ain't been used to, we're gonna have to persist. We're gonna have to be persistent. We're gonna have to be persistent. See? Power concentrated. Focus. You see? Because the access is controlled. So to get through them doors that's being gate kept. You see, we're gonna have to be able to tap in to concentrated power. Concentrated power. So will you be one of the few that go through yourself to get it? Will you be one of the few that go through yourself to get it? See? Will you be one of them few that go through yourself to break them cycles? Because it took a lot of intuition building, you know, and having experiences to gain pattern recognition for me to do it. Just for me to be able to sit here and speak to the things that I do, you know, and have an honor in it, you know, be able to sit here and speak to the things I do the way I do with y'all, you know. Take honor in being able to do that. Do this. You know. For me, for us, for the ancestors, you see, for mama and pops and grandmama and granddaddy them, you know, yeah, great, all of them, yeah. This ain't just about me, you know. As I live, they live. As you live, they live it. You know. Yeah. So I just want to remind us of what I came here and reminded us of, you know. It's all about the things that's going to align us with our higher good as we move forward, you know. If the old cycle's over, if the old cycle's over, you're going to have to stand on that. You know, we don't accomplish powerful transformation. We ain't gonna act like we haven't. You see, we don't accomplish powerful transformation through some challenging things, man. Through some painful things to overcome some things. You know, yeah. You know, we got it, and if we still got any last year on us, you know, we better shake that off too. You hear me? we better shake that off too, man. We better be able to shake that off too, man. You know. Yeah. Well, I ain't the only one who went through who went into the pits of darkness, you know, through oneself, you know, on his journey, you know. you know, and to do shadow work, it take a lot of shadow love, you know, to get this shadow work done. Walk with me, you know. I know I ain't the only one who had to get my hands bloody, you know, slaying demons by going into the places that most won't go, you know. So I salute y'all, man. I salute y'all, every one of y'all who show up and resonate with what I'm saying, because everybody ain't, you know. But for those of y'all who do, I salute y'all, because I know what it took, you know. I know it wasn't easy, you know. I know you had to give it everything you got to keep your sanity. When people, when everything around you, you know, who you that you felt should understand, didn't understand. You see, because like I said in the beginning, they didn't see what they tried to understand. They didn't understand what they couldn't see, even when we was right amongst them. So I understand if you resonate with that. I understand your story because I lived it. I lived it too, you know. So I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a reason, not just the seasons, you know. And remember, so are you, you know. The second, we ain't gotta wait for Jesus, cause the second coming already happened, and it happened in you. You hear me? It happened in you, you know. So if you showed up for you when nobody was in the stands, your second coming already happened, because that's where you had to do it at. You had to show up for you when nobody was in the stands. You see, you had to show up for you when nobody was looking. You see, because when nobody looking, what you doing then, that's when it mattered the most. You hear me, man? If you ain't hit that like button by now, you know what to do. What you waiting for? You feel me? What you waiting for? It's free. You know, share the video. You hear me? If you got a question, ask it. If you want to drop a comment, drop it. Something you say may help somebody else. You know, and usually when somebody drop something that be on their mind, it usually helps somebody else, or give somebody else the courage to drop something. You see, and I encourage us, man. Be expressive. Say what you gotta say. Be respectful. Be firm. Be authentic. Come out and step beyond whatever fears that's got you holding yourself back from expressing your divine nature, how your divine nature want to express itself through you. You hear me? With that, remember to feel good for no reason at all. You hear me? I'm known as Sawu. Be you how you be you. Cosmic Consciousness, Family and Soul Tribe, BCU. I love y'all till we do it again. Peace.